In more news tonight, the National Buffer Stock Company says it has secured some 60,000 bags of rice, including other foodstuff, to be supplied to senior high schools. This follows the Ghana Education Services July 12 deadline to restock schools hit by food shortage. Judith Awatretando reports.
Well, following a statement issued by the Upper West Division of CHS saying that they would be closing down senior high schools on Friday of this week if foodstuff are not adequately supplied to these institutions, the 12th of July, which happens to be today, would be the deadline for the supply of these foodstuff. Well, I'm here at the National Food Buffer Stock Company to see if this is actually being done. Although authorities refuse to speak to me on record, some inside sources tell me that they have been able to secure some 60,000 bags of rice as well as 10,000 bags of sugar, which they will be supplying to the senior high schools. Although they blame the delay on the lack of funds, which is supposed to come from the Ministry of Finance, they say that they are mobilizing to be able to cushion these senior high schools until the situation is resolved. Our checks at various senior high schools across the country, however, revealed that the food supplies have still not reached the institutions. But PRO for the Education Ministry, Akwesi Kwarteng, tells TV3 the supplies will get to the institutions by end of day.
We are very hopeful that, as I indicated, we are transporting the food today. I made checks with Buffer Stock and understand they are doing some packing. Which ultimately we believe that the food should hit the various schools hopefully by this evening. Of course, I understand the transportational constraints and the unforeseen contingencies, but it is expected that hopefully today we get it. So we are very hopeful, but of course, you don't control all the indicators or all the variables. And so when you are planning, you leave some level of window around it.
Until this food shortage issue is fully resolved, students remain the most affected. Judith Awatretando, TV3 News.